Hi guys, welcome to Simply Slay Life podcast. I'm Rochelle. Nice to see y'all. Today I wanted to talk about the power of positive self-talk and the benefits of it, right? So first, before we get into it, let me explain to you about my channel. This is the Simply Slay Life podcast, where my channel is there to offer inspiration to other women to live and lead the best life for them, and to be inspirational, and to simply have them and me slay our lives, where we're just trying to do the utmost and live it to our fullest. Okay, so today for my thing, we're going to talk about the power of positive self-talk. So we all know affirmations, and we may get up in the morning and we talk about, let me pull out my help. You are smart. You are kind. You are not being funny, but I personally start my day like this, right? So I have a whole routine down because I have to be prepared based on what I do for a living, to keep that positivity in my head, right? Because I run into stuff that it can mess with you for the day, as far as like mess with your mind frame, as far as it's not positive no more. So, because I deal with a lot of complaints. So then you lose the whole positive and you're like, oh goodness. So for me, I wake up when my alarm goes off, when I don't like to say her name because she be listening hard. But that little AI machine that, she does all things, and all you have to do is say, such and such, play, right? And she comes on. The first thing that comes on, I have a gospel playlist, right? So that sets my mind when I'm waking up, that for me, that sets my tone. I can't wake up to, like, I call it, I gotta be in the right mind frame for, the other version of the hype stuff, like, if I'm going out, or if I'm going to meet some friends or going to happy hour, you might hear some Glow, or you might hear some Megan or whatever. But for me to get my day started for work, I can't do that. I got to be in another space, right? So I wake up to what's playing. Is I have a gospel playlist, so that's what wakes me up, right? And then as I'm getting ready and I'm in the mirror and I'm putting on my makeup, and I've been doing this for years. I am that person that I took a dry erase marker, and in the corner of my bathroom mirror, I write down all my affirmations. So I see it every day, right? So dry erase ain't gonna kill the mirror, wipe it off once a week. If I find a new affirmation or something else I want to put up there that's a positive note, I erase it, right? But I at least have 5 things on that mirror that solidifies to me who I am, what I am, and whose I am, right? So that's how, for me, it starts with the positive self-talk, right? And then I, go ahead and walk the dog, have some tea, have some coffee. Because again, I'm about setting it in motion, right? And I, may read something motivational, or I might read a verse in the Bible. And then, before I even get started, you got this. You know this. Can't nobody tell you differently. That's the things that be coming through my head. Those are the things that, hey, that's positive self-talk to me. I hype my own self up. I don't need nobody else. I got this. I'm gonna hype me up, right? And that is something that I thank my mother for every day. That she taught us Ain't nobody supposed to hype you up like you supposed to hype you up. Nobody should be able to come in and tell you what you're not, what you can't do, what you can achieve, right? So if you think it, you want it, get it, right? And it all starts with positive self-talk. If you talk negative, that opens that door for that to come in, right? When you have self-doubt, when you say, oh, I can't do that, that's not even, I don't know about that. You setting it to open it up where that's in your head then. Versus saying, you know, you may not have never done it before. I'm not saying you can't say, well, you know, I ain't never did this before. I don't know about that. But you know what? I think I got this. I can pull this together. I got this. I'm me. I can do this. See, whole nother mind frame. See, that hype starting. That hype is going. So those are things that I do to put me in that mind frame. I want to know, what do y'all do to hype yourself up? What positive self-talk do you give? Because I'm also that person. It's not about cockiness. It's not about being overconfident. But I'll tell you what, I do have self-confidence. You can't look at me and tell me what I'm not. You know, and I'm better in my age now than I was in my 20s or 30s, because my face would give it all away. We're like, really? Who said? You heard wrong. And turn around and walk right away like, well, you heard wrong. Because that's not true. I don't let anybody or anything get in my head like that. I fought long and hard to build myself up so where I'm like, it's coming through. I got this. That's me. You know, I'm the go-to. You know, that's what most successful people do. You think they sit up there and fret? They might be shaking in the inside, but when they get ready to go in them boardroom meetings, we're going to fake it till we make it. We got this. Who going to know different? If you have that confidence where you building it up and you boasting, can't nobody know? Who going to know? You know? So I call it, and well, I know the new kids call it, like, what is that? The Delulu? But living in the land of Delulu till it becomes true, right? So always speak positivity over you. Always say, like Muhammad Ali used to do it, I am the greatest. I am the greatest. I float like a butterfly, I sting like a bee, right? He was considered the GOAT, right? In boxing. Same thing with Simone Biles. She's sticking moves that ain't nobody even tried before. And she might be afraid the first couple of times she did it, but now she like, I got this. You know, she took a moment away, came back. She's still like, I got this. And nobody gonna talk to me and say I can't do it, right? That's what I'm talking about. Us as women. And just anybody that's paying attention. Start having positive self-talks with yourself. Because by the time I get in that car and I'm driving down the street, I'm already like, especially if I have a meeting that day. And I was like, oh, I don't feel like talking. You know, your nerves start. Even if you naturally talk anyway and maybe do social media or whatever, it's different when you get in a room of 100 people or even 10 people, 5 people that you don't know, right? And I have to build myself up. I have to say, can't nobody tell me I don't know this. This is my stuff. I know this forward, backwards, and sideways. I got this. I'm the best speaker they got. Let me go. Let's get it. Right? That's what I do. Right? And that's what we need to start doing to make things happen. So again, I want y'all to put in the comments section, what do y'all do as a form of positive self-talk? How do you do? Is it something that you write down and then repeat? Are you one of those people like me that I have it on my bathroom mirror? Are you one of those people that it's a song that puts it in your heart, right? Where it's like you that, whatever song is your theme song to say you that person, right? Prime example. when I was in my 20s. It was a lady named Bernadette Cooper. And she was with that group, singing group Climax. And when they broke off, she came out with a song. And it was called I Look Good. Yeah, that was what it was called, I Look Good, by Bernadette Cooper. Baby, I played that song every morning getting ready for work. Every morning. And, my roommate be like, what the heck is wrong with you? Starting at 6 a.m. And that's why you heard me say, when I wake up in the morning, my alarm goes off to a gospel song. When in my 20s, there was that rah-rah. There was, I look good. I tell it to myself. I look good. I'm just looking good and feeling good, right? That's as far as I'm going to get, because I don't want to be no copyright infringement or something. I don't know. But that set the tone. That you couldn't, let me pull back from the comedian where you say, I coordinate from head to toe. Hair, nails, everything, and look in the mirror. Even if I didn't have brand new clothes or if I didn't have this, it was still, I look good. And wasn't nobody going to tell me different. Okay? So what do y'all do? And put it in the comments section. I want to thank y'all in participating in my 21-day blog fest that I'm doing. And that I hope this inspires y'all or helps y'all or at least find like-minded people where you say, hey, she does that too. That's what I do, to get y'all through this day, because we're just here making it. We're just here making it. So I thank y'all for listening and looking at my Simply Slay Life podcast. I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all have a good one. If you like what I'm talking about, please hit the like button. If you love what I'm talking about, subscribe. And again, as always, if this resonates with you and you want to have it resonate with other people, share it. All right, guys, y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all tomorrow. This is the Simply Slay Life podcast with Rochelle. Y'all have a good one. Bye.